Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will share you a sample interview. This is based on a new N400 application, civics questions, and small talk. This video is helpful for your next US citizenship interview, so you should watch it carefully. Let's get started.
Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I have your appointment letter and ID, please?
Here you go.
Good. You can come in now. Please take off your shoes and jacket, empty your pockets, and put everything into the bin. Then walk through the metal detector. Here's your appointment letter and your ID. Please take all of your belongings and use the elevator to go to the 3rd floor. Someone there will assist you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi there! How can I help you?
Hi. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I see your appointment letter and an ID?
Yes. Here's the letter and my driver's license.
Thank you. I need to check your information. All right. You're all set. Here's your number. Have a seat, please. We will call you when your appointment is ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
P25?
Yes, that's me.
Hi, I'm Officer Anthony. I'll be conducting your interview today. How are you doing?
I am fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Please follow me.
Okay.
Feel free to put your belongings next to your chair, but please remain standing. Before we begin the interview, I'll need to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Since we reviewed your biometrics and they're a little outdated, I need to take your picture and scan your fingerprints today. Please look at the camera. Thank you. Now, please put your left index finger on the scanner. And then your right index finger. Thank you. All right, we'll get started with the interview now. I need to see your lawful permanent resident card, all your passports, and state-issued identification, please.
Sorry, officer. I lost my passport recently.
Did you file a police report?
No, I didn't. And I didn't renew it because I haven't traveled abroad since. I do have a copy of the passport here, though.
That's okay. Can I have the copy and the rest of the documents?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. Did you have any trouble getting here?
No, I made it fine.
How long did it take to get here?
I took 40 minutes to get here.
Have you been feeling anxious about this interview?
No, I studied very hard and I feel prepared.
Good. Let's review your application first. How long have you been a lawful permanent resident?
I have been a lawful permanent resident for about 4 years.
When did you become a permanent resident?
I got my green card on May 6, 2020.
What is your basic eligibility to become a US citizen?
I have married a US citizen and I have lived here for over 3 years.
What is your family name?
My family name is Maria.
What is your given name?
My given name is Sanchez.
Do you have a middle name?
No, I don't.
And have you used any other names?
No, officer.
Okay. On your application, you indicate that you want to legally change your name. Do you still want to do that?
Actually, I changed my mind and do not want to change my name anymore.
So you want to keep your current legal name, correct?
Correct, officer.
Not a problem. Let me update that.
Thank you.
What is your gender?
I am a female.
What is your date of birth?
August 1st, 1992.
And where were you born?
Mexico.
Are you currently still a citizen of Mexico?
Yes, I am.
What is your country of citizenship?
Mexican.
Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No.
And what is your social security number?
450-54-2857.
Do you want to update your immigration status with the SSA when you are naturalized?
Yes, I do.
Are you Hispanic or Latino?
I am Hispanic.
What race are you?
I am white.
What is your height?
I'm 5 feet 6 inches.
How much do you weigh?
I am 124 pounds.
Where do you currently live?
9931 Olive Brook Lane, Houston, Texas 77095.
And how long have you been living at this address?
About 4 years.
Has your address changed since you submitted your application form?
No.
Is your current physical address also your current mailing address?
Yes, it is.
What is the best number to reach you with the area code?
832-557-7943.
Okay, are you currently single, married, divorced, or widowed?
I am married.
How many times have you been married?
I am married 1 time.
When did you get married?
November 21st, 2020.
Did you get your green card through your marriage?
Yes, I did.
Did you bring your marriage certificate?
Yes, officer.
Can I have it?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, officer.
Is your spouse a U.S. citizen?
Yes, officer.
And what is your spouse's name?
Greg Maddox.
When is your current spouse's birthday?
September 2nd, 1989.
Is your current spouse's present physical address the same as your physical address?
Yes, officer.
When did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
My current spouse was born in the United States.
Okay, how many times has your current spouse been married?
He was married once.
What is your spouse's occupation?
He is an electrical engineer.
Where is he currently working?
He works at Insight Global Company, Houston, Texas.
How long has your spouse been working there?
About 8 years.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 2 children.
Are your children biological to you?
Yes, officer.
What are their names?
My son's name is Mike Maddox, and my daughter's name is Linda Maddox.
And where were they born?
My son was born on April 6th, 2012. My daughter was born on September 21st, 2013.
Where were your children born?
They were born in the US.
Do they live with you now?
Yes, we live together.
Do you have any stepchildren or adopted children?
No, I don't.
And does your spouse have any stepchildren or adopted children?
No, officer.
All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I am.
Who do you work for?
I work for Kelly Services.
And how long have you been working there?
About 3 years.
What do you do there?
I'm a Spanish interpreter.
Good. Please, tell me your employer's address.
3549 Grapevine Mills Parkway, Grapevine, Texas 7605.
Where have you worked for the last 3 years?
I've worked at the same place.
All right. Have you spent any time outside of the United States in the past 5 years?
Yes, I have.
How many trips would you say you've taken in the last 5 years?
I've taken 2 trips.
Did any of your trips last 6 months or longer?
No, officer.
How many total days would you say you've spent outside the U.S. during the last 5 years?
43 days.
And when was the last trip outside of the United States?
In 2023, I went back to Mexico for about 3 weeks.
What was the purpose of your visit?
To visit my family and relatives.
I see. Did your family go with you on that trip?
Yes, we have gone together.
Do you remember the date you returned to the United States?
Yes, I came back on January 18th, 2024.
All right. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
What does claim to be a U.S. citizen mean?
To tell someone that you are a U.S. citizen.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No, I always pay my taxes on time.
Do you have your tax transcripts from the last 3 years?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Have you brought your spouse's tax transcripts from the past 3 years?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No, never.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Tell me what the Communist Party means.
A political party that supports communism like Cuba or China.
Have you ever advocated, supported, or promoted any opposition to all organized government?
No.
Have you ever advocated any of the overthrow by force or violence or unconstitutional means of the government of the United States or all forms of law?
No.
Have you ever advocated any of the unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States or any other organized government because of their official character?
No, officer.
What does unlawful assaulting mean?
To attack someone violently illegal.
Have you ever advocated, supported, or promoted any sabotage?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have ever provided money, a thing of value, services, or labor, or any other assistance or support to any group that engaged, participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or any mode of transportation?
No.
What is hijacking?
The use of force to take control of a vehicle.
Threatened, attempted, tried, conspired, planned with others, prepared, planned, advocated for, or incited, encouraged others to commit any of the acts listed in item numbers 6A or 6B.
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture or genocide?
No, never.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in intentionally or severely injuring or trying to injure any person?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in not letting someone practice their religion?
No.
What is religion?
The belief in and worship of a god or gods.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any armed group, a group that carries weapons, for example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group?
No.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained, forced to stay, for example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp? Or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
What is a detention facility?
A place where people are forced to stay.
Have you ever been a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military-type training?
No.
What is military-type training?
Learning how to fight in combat.
Have you ever recruited, asked, enlisted, signed up, conscripted, required to join, or used any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed group, or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What does commit mean?
To do something wrong or illegal.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the United States or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
What does smuggle mean?
To take things to a country illegally.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
What is misleading?
Giving somebody the wrong idea.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No, officer.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, never.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What is the form of government of the United States?
Republic.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is an oath of allegiance to the United States?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the United States Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What is civilian direction?
A direction from a person who is not in the military.
Please review the form on the tablet and let me know if everything is correct.
Okay. Everything looks correct to me.
Great. Sign it, print your name at the bottom of that page, and date it. Now, review the Oath of Allegiance section. If you agree, sign a date at the bottom of the page. Okay, now we're going to move to the civics and reading and writing tests. Are you ready for your civics test?
Yes, I am ready.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
Correct. When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
Good. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
That's right. What are the 2 parts of the US Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
Correct. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Good. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
All right. You have just passed the civics test. Let's move on to the English test. Please read line number 1 out loud for me.
How many states does the United States have?
Good. Now I need you to write the following sentence for me on the tablet. The United States has 50 states? The United States has 50 states. Not correct. Try to write another one. Senators meet in Congress. Senators meet in Congress. Good. You've passed this portion as well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm recommending your application for approval, and here's a copy of your test results.
Thank you.
If my recommendation is accepted, you will be sent a notice in the mail for your oath ceremony. Do you have any questions at this point?
No, I don't.
Great. I'll escort you back to the customer service area.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more.